Hello guys, it's been a long time. I'm recording on my controller, so excuse the quality. You probably don't care that much anyway, because it's a small channel. But yeah, Farming Simulator 25 is out. It's been out about a month and a half now. I've had it since Christmas, and after playing it for 2 weeks and racking up 33 hours on the game, I can already tell you that it's a good game. But is it worth getting over 22 at the moment? I'll let you know. So I've got a few criticisms about the game. And a few positives. Now the positives, we'll go into the positives first. Keep the video on a positive high. Yeah, the new crops, they're good. Prices I'm a bit disappointed about. I mean, spinach, peas, they don't go for a lot. Goat milk goes for a lot. That's good. But yeah, the new crops, the new sellables. If we just take a look at the crop calendar here, you can see long grain rice. Great, wicked parsnips, peas. We've got red beet. I know that might have been in the game. I don't memorize the crops like some people. But just from what I'm seeing, it's a good variation of crops, giving us a lot more choice as players and what to plant. Allows us to, start going for wheat and barley and oats and canola and soybeans and that lot. It allows us to mix it up a little bit more. Disappointed though with the prices. If I tab down to the prices section, we can see green beans, they go for £1,000, peas 1,100, but then you go down to spinach, £525 is a bit disappointing. I'd love to do spinach. I think it's good to do a root crop. Same with beets, look at that, £300. Yes, you get a lot, but it's not great, is it? So yeah, prices are a bit disappointed on a few of the old sides, but yeah, good crop variation, great animals as well. Haven't tried water buffalo yet. Haven't really figured out how to do the cows either because a lot of the sheds I'm placing down aren't letting me feed, so I've had to settle on chickens and sheep in this map. But yeah, and the map in general actually. We just have a quick tour of it on construction quickly. Now, anybody in the comments probably don't know. I'm saying it's a small channel, but can anybody explain me these weird circles? I went on the forum, and people are saying it's a glitch. People are saying it's meant to be like that. Oh, I need to get that going. But yeah, if I look at my friend's field, he's got three. He's got three in that field there. I've got one there, one there. So it's just one of those things. I mean, look at this here. What's happened here? We don't even know what's happened there. It just started. The world started like that. So that's obviously something's wrong there. But yeah, just a few little things I could touch up on. Um, but yeah, we'll just take a quick tour. If I get the super quick flash. Oh, it's not in the game. Never mind. There's a few things I'm a bit disappointed on. A few things I'm not disappointed on. Well, one of the main things that me and my friends playing in this world are disappointed on is the shop. Now, we're mixed on the layout. I mean, we like the organisation, how it's grouped into categories, save you having to fanny around trying to find, rice. Oh, and then I need rice planters. Oh, well, I go over it. I'm going to need to go to sugarcane. Like, it's all there. Special crops, nice and easy. It's grouped together, which I like. But I wish they could have done it in a different way. Like, I prefer the old layout, how I went across the screen instead of going down. That was better. So, personally, what they should have done, I think, is you see how it says loaders? You should have been able to. Oh, no, let's go down to. Yeah, we'll go on to. Where is it? Special crops. Let's say you clicked on special crops. Like, it'd just be like a box saying special crops. Like how it is, like rice planters. Imagine that said special crops. You click on it, like that. But then all of this opens up here, all these things that I'm selecting now, and then you can choose from there then, and you can dive deeper in. It's just neater because you go down here. Oh, hang on. Oh, I've gone off the shop. Oh, the word back at the bottom. It doesn't reset you to the top. It's just a bit of a fanny just to go up and down. It's just a bit of a pain. So that's a big criticism. Just the menu layout in general. I have to use the bumpers a lot more now. Like, it's just a bit on me. It's just getting used to it all. I understand how it will come over time. We just be able to do it without thinking. But it's just like, oh, doing all this, and then you got to go down here, and then oh, you knock the wrong button, and it just knocks you off completely. It's just a bit complicated, like in terms of just like trying to get used to it. The shop as well, linking to the shop. Don't like how the vehicles is now on here, and how you don't know what you're leasing technically. Like obviously you do it a little bit. Cause look, if you look on the right there, where it says value, there's nothing there. So I know I'm leasing it. It says leasing cost too. But if you don't pay attention like some people, you might just go, oh, what do you want to lease it? It was just better to have a whole section on like your purchases, but the purchases were lease purchases. It's just better. The construction as well, landscaping I found is better in some ways. Like it does it a lot better, like quicker. But it's not great because over here you can see I've done all of this. All this is relatively flat, and then there's this big bit here. Now you might be thinking, oh yeah, it's because you put a shed down. It's cleared. No, it hasn't. So I cleared this out. I softened all this out before I put down the chicken coop and that, and it went bumpy. Don't know what it's doing, but the landscaping's a little bit sensitive in some aspects. Again, you can see another example of the crop not planting there, so I don't know what that's doing. You know, I did that one myself, went round it, and there too. So I don't know. There's a few things, but yeah, it's overall pretty pleased with it. The graphics are a lot better. If I just get my voucher and take it out for a drive, you can see it's early morning. Actually, you might not be able to see some reflect on it as such. But if you look at the top there, the plastic, the black plastics on it, the black plastic, you can really just see. I can't even. I'm in the trees. You can really just see the quality of, you know, the extent they've gone to some of the reflections. I mean, of course, I'm saying this now. It's bloody cloudy. You can't see anything. But you know, like if I go here, you can see the way it goes off the bonnet. Other things I like is the wet tyres now. If I drive around with wet tyres, these now get filled up with mud. Obviously, it's not going to do it now, but it's really, really cool. And also, when you hand wash your vehicle, it gets wet too. Like on the old game, it just used to just dry and like you wouldn't be able to see any water, but you get like little sprinkles of water. Same when it rains too, but because you've power washed it, it gets dirtier easier because the mud sticks to it. But the second you start driving on dry roads, it starts to clear. So the game they're definitely getting there. You know, Giants are definitely getting there. But just a few things I could touch up on. The shop being one of them. I prefer the old shop, and you know, the maps too. Bit disappointed on the stock map front. I mean, me and my two friends decided that I think it's Zolonkia. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm not foreign, but yeah, this Eastern European, like Polish, foreign Albania, you know, Eastern European. It's a good map, but could be better. A bit disappointed. You know, field sizes are all right, but the fact there's only one big field, yes, you can probably plough all these together, but it's just a bit faffing it. It's nice to have a bit of variation because yeah, there's usually two big fields in the map really. But yeah, it's what it is. So just gotta wait for some more maps to come out on the mod hub, and the mod hub's particularly slow with people coming through at the moment. I know Giants have to test them when you publish your mod. You know, they have to test them before they put them out. But yeah, it's just one of those things. The talking about like just things in general, the bees. It's took me a whole in-game year to get this much honey. You know, look how much bee hives I've got. Now you might be saying, oh yeah, you've got too many pallets in the thing. If I move a pallet out, nothing's going to happen. A new one's not going to magically spawn in. And that's it. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing regarding the bees. They probably nerfed them to be fair because it was such an easy way to get money. You know, you get so much honey. So that's probably what they've done. I've been thinking about that. But yeah, it's all right. It's good. Would I recommend getting it over 22? It depends really. I mean, if you're properly invested in a 22 world still, I probably wouldn't recommend getting it yet. I mean, I'd probably if I had a proper FS22 invested world with mods that I've had going for a year or two, I'd probably hold on to FS22 until February. You know, March at a push. Because like this is the same with 22. When 22 came out, there was no mods really for a month or two, and it was a bit disappointing. But then you have to realise it's a new game, they have to publish it, and you think more people will get on the bandwagon, more mods will start coming out, so then you can start publishing it more. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I mean, look at the egg production. This is just in a month. Yes, it's a full chicken coop, but it's good. So they've obviously nerfed the bees. I think I've got another pallet of honey actually saying that. Or, yeah, one. So I've got 2.5 pallets of honey in a year. Not great. But apart from that, you know, it is what it is. The workers, the GPS is great. You know, you hold down circle or B if you're on Xbox. I don't know what it is on PC because I'm not a neek. But yeah, you know, work the headlands on or off. You can choose how many headlands he does, the working width, you know. So if you want to leave a little bit of space, you know, you can. And you've got steering assist too, so if I do this, and then activate it, you see what it'll do now. If I turn this on and activate cruise control, it'll keep me on that bearing, keep me following this green line. All I have to do is put the cruise control on, and then technically it's a worker, but just not being paid. So yeah, it is good. You know, I do like the game. I'm very pleased, very happy, very grateful for getting it for Christmas. But there's just a few things that they could touch up on. That being the shop, the landscaping, um, what else did I say? Yeah, the speed of the mods, but that's understandable, and the maps too. Like just maybe for the next game, add a little bit more of variation because we seem to be getting America constantly. Yes, they're probably an American company, an Eastern European map. Yeah, there might be. I don't know where Giants are from. Yeah, there might be a European company, and now obviously we've got the new Asian one. I think it's Hung Taipan. I don't know what it is, but that's a good map too. But again, it's like this, a bit disappointing on the old presentability. And yeah, the stockyards too, very disappointing. And I'm properly disappointed with these stockyards. They're not great. So yeah, that's another dig. But apart from that, it's pretty much, it's a good game. Actually saying that, I'll keep going on here, you're going to hate me. One more fault, and that is, hang on, let me just go over because I cannot be bothered to run. This guy, where is he? Him, Grandpa Walter.
Hey there, what's the good word?
Now, you see, Grandpa Walter, what he'll do, I think it's Walter, he'll give you help. So, you can either help him, or he can help you. I don't know what he does, I don't use him.
Paint
But
me
yeah.
green and
Oh.
call me a cucumber.
Anyway, but yeah.
A couple of people
So,
in
you
town
can
can
see,
help you,
he'll offer friends that give you advice, let's say you're new to the game. It's a bit like the help menu, but instead of it being a menu, it's him as well. So, and he does own a few fields around here. I don't know if this one's owned by him. No, this isn't owned by him. I know he owns a few fields because I bought a field off him. This is his, owned by Walter. He does farm the farmland, of course, but he doesn't. You don't see him. He just stays there, except when it rains and snows. So yeah, he's a bit annoying because you can't get rid of him. Really, you can't. So if I want to park my tractor there, I can't because this guy is here, and he's immovable too. And the fact that he follows you around everywhere, it's a bit scary. And oh yeah, this is it. The third-person camera. It's good. It's very good actually. Don't use it, but it is a nice feature for once because you can actually see your character running and moving. So yeah, not a bad addition either, Giants. Very good. Overall, compared to FS22 when that came out, I'd probably give this a FS22. I'd give probably a 7.5 when it came out, a 7. This I'd probably give an 8 just due to new content, but there could be a bit more oomph into the game if you know what I mean. But apart from that, guys, it's worth buying. Yeah, like I said, if you haven't invested well with an FS22, hold on to that for a month or two if you can. If you have the game already, enjoy and carry on farming. Thank you very much, guys. Sorry it's been a long time. Just, yeah, not really into the YouTube sort of stuff, but is what it is. Thank you very much and take care. Ta-da.